Your ex is worse off without you. They're not doing well at all right now. They lost somebody who was a blessing in their life, somebody who was there to inspire and motivate them, somebody who could have helped their hand and helped them move forward. You were a positive thing in their life, a blessing. If you were in their life, they would have been much further. Now they are surrounded by people who are keeping them back. That is their circle. You see, they had somebody amazing as you are in their life and they took you for granted. They didn't appreciate you. They didn't see your worth. They thought you were too much. You and your light was too bright for them. You and your work ethic, you and the fact that you are an advancing man or an advancing woman, you and the fact that you're always moving forward, you're pressing on the upward way, you're gaining new heights every day. You're about this advancing life. You are about positivity. You are about high vibrations. That was too much for them. They went their way, thinking that the grass was greener, thinking that they would have found better or that they found better, thinking that their life would have been better, that they would have been better off without you. But they were so delusional. But they were following the wrong crowd. But they were listening to the wrong people. But they were not very wise. They didn't realize that their actions would have led to their demise. There you were in their lives, somebody as amazing as you are, the blessing that you are, and they walked away from you and they let you go. And it doesn't matter who left, whether you left or they left, they did something. The way they were showing up in the relationship meant that the relationship wouldn't have worked out. And the two of you had to go your separate ways. Remember when you were in this relationship and you were asking for better and you knew that you deserved better? It was like a prayer. You saying, hey, I deserve true love. I deserve somebody who will value and appreciate me. I deserve somebody who will reciprocate all of that love I am sending their way, all of that love I am giving. There you were giving and giving. They were only receiving. They were only there to use you. They were untrue, unfaithful. And you were asking for better. And let me tell you something, when you ask, you receive. So God had to remove them from your life. They had to be removed from your life because they were not vibrationally aligned to you. The universe had to give you what you want. And it meant them not being in your life. Even if it meant you being single for a while. But a vacancy had to be created for what it is, for what you want, for that love you want. Which very often begins with self-love, and then you're ready to love somebody. Because you must first be able to love yourself, and then you can love someone. So you were a blessing in their life. If you are an advancing man, if you are an advancing woman, if you are a go-getter, it is not every day we find a go-getter like you, a strong person like you, a resilient person like you, the chosen one that you are. And so they lost the treasure that you are. It's like having diamonds and throwing it away for some broken glass. Having the real thing and losing it for something that is made in a lab that is less valuable. It's like winning the lottery. It's like winning that grand prize and not realizing it, being so naive or foolish to not realize what you have. It's like having this green grass and thinking that the grass over there is greener because that is just who they are. Thinking that the grass is greener, meanwhile the grass was sprayed, meanwhile the grass is not real. In search of greener pastures and ending up destroying their lives. You tried to help them, but they wouldn't listen. You tried to guide them, but they didn't listen. You were all about them. You were prepared to hold their hand and walk on this advancing path with them. Live this advancing life with them. Be all about joy. Be all about peace, love, happiness. You were sincere. You were genuine. And it is not every day one finds somebody that is sincere. It is not every day one finds somebody who is genuine. So they went out there with other people. And they're now realizing these people are not honest, are not genuine. These people are only in their lives to use them. Now they're trying to find you in other people. That is why they're so sad, they're so mad. They're trying to find you in other people. They had you. They're trying to find you. They're going on date after date trying to find you. But they cannot find you. You're unique. You're special. Now they're brokenhearted, cannot find you. They're on a date, they're searching for your qualities, cannot find it. Living in regret, life is not better without you. They're worse off without you. And they're realizing that you're irreplaceable. And this message is not for everybody, but if you're still watching, you're watching this for a reason. You're listening to my voice for a reason. Somebody was showing off. Somebody has been acting like they've found better, like life is so good without you. But the truth is, it's not. The truth is that they're thinking of calling you. They wish you would reach out. They wish you would take them back. They wish they could still be with you. They regret if they could turn back time. Like the song says, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back all of the things that hurt you and you'd stay. If I could reach the stars, I'd give them all to you. Who's heard this song? I cannot sing it to you because you know how it works with copyright and demonetization. You know, somebody is worse off without you. They're living in regret. They're missing you. They had it all and they blew it. And that is why when people can walk away from you, let them walk. Let them go. I know many of you have been there where you begged, where you pleaded with somebody, please stay, let's make it work, where you really try to make it work. But the begging and the pleading doesn't work. This only works in movies. You know, you're watching a movie and somebody leaves somebody and then there's all of this begging and pleading, and you know, you bring them flowers and you promise them something and blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden they're kissing and all of a sudden they're back together again and they're getting married and the audience cheers and applauds, and you know, they live happily ever after. But that is a movie. In reality, all of the begging and pleading just makes them move away from you. They run away from you. You know, because people want what they cannot have. You're with somebody, you're giving them all of this love. You have to know how you're doing this, because they could end up taking your love for granted and go after somebody who doesn't want them. For some of you, this person went after somebody who doesn't want them. They got into a relationship with somebody who doesn't love them. And now they're begging. Now this person is mistreating them. This person doesn't want to be with them and they're the one begging them, begging this person. And life is not good at all. And they don't have that inspiration they were getting from you. They're lacking this motivation they were getting from you. You see, had they spent time around you, things would have been better, because like we've heard, you are the average of the people you spend time with. So had they been around you, they would have elevated, because you're somebody who is elevating. You're somebody who is advancing. They would have advanced too. But you cannot force them. You can lead the horse to the water. You cannot make it drink. You cannot change people. They are who they are. Only they could change themselves. Only they could decide, hey, I want to change and become a better person and move forward and advance. They are the only ones who could decide that for themselves. You know? But somebody, look what happened when they walked away from you thinking that they were better off. And for some of you, these people, they're pretending as if everything is fine. They're posting on social media, acting happy, but they're not. And in some cases, some of you may have seen this, and some of you, it will happen for you, where you get that message. They're reaching out, they're sending you a message, they're contacting you. They miss you. They realize what they missed. It is not that they have changed at all, but they're not happy. That is the only reason they're sending you a message. That is the only reason they're calling you. When things were fine, when things looked fine, when they were on their honeymoon, especially at the start of a relationship, it's like a honeymoon. You've just met this new person and, you know, it feels good. When they were on that honeymoon, they didn't know you. In fact, they were talking bad about you. They had so many terrible things to say about you to everybody they met. They went out there, talked bad about you, tried to destroy you, ruin your reputation. They blew things out of proportion. They exaggerated. They made up stories. They amplified things that were untrue. spread rumors about you, because a lot of people, just because they're no longer with you, they feel they must destroy you. They feel they must end it for you. You are not supposed to move up. Nothing must work out for you. But what they don't know is that your mindset is your mindset. You have this advancing mindset, and you will continue to advance because of it. You think big, and big things will happen for you. You are a winner, and a winner is a winner. You are super motivated. You are inspired. God is on your side. You are blessed. You are the chosen one. You are the anointed one. Oh my goodness. They cannot stop you. Nothing can stop you. You're all the way up, like the song says. Nothing can stop you. You're all the way up. And you move forward even more, because now they are not there to hold you back. Now they are not there to pour water on your fire. So it's up and up for you, and time goes by. Time goes by and you advance even more, and they see you doing so well, and they wish, oh my goodness, I wish I were there. But they cannot be there. They are not a match for it. They are not aligned to it. They are not vibrationally aligned to it. And that is why they cannot be there. They cannot go with you where you're going. They had an opportunity and they kept that low vibration. They weren't aligned to that winner's mindset, or they wouldn't align to victory, to success. They were all about a scarcity mindset, not an abundance mindset. They were not about the advancing life, so they couldn't have stayed in your life. And now they're getting what they deserve. That is how they made their bed. That is how they have to lie. That is the type of person they are. They cannot be with somebody like you. They are worse off without you. They had something good, they said no to it. They had an advancing one in their life, they said no to you. They said no to that life. They said no to it. They preferred to go over there and be used. And now they're suffering. And now things aren't working out. They are the ones who did this to themselves. They're only reaping what they sowed. They're only paying the price. And it is not that you want bad for anybody, but what can you do? It is just the way the universe works. Time goes by and they're still in the same place. Because they refuse to listen. They refuse to learn from winners like you. As we're here on this advancing channel, just chilling, I'm just here with you. Always a pleasure, and it is an honor and a privilege. It is an honor and a privilege to just spend time with you, the advancing man or advancing woman that you are. King or queen, royalty blessed by the Almighty. I am here to send good vibes your way, to send positive energy your way. I look forward to hearing from you, to reading your comments. I want to hear what you have to say. It will all turn out well for you. The entire universe is conspiring in your favor. God is on your side. You are winning. You've got this. My name is Mantius. This is the Advancing Channel. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, become a member. Link is in the description. Thank you for your support. One love. God bless, and all the best.